National disaster zones are in place across northern Queensland. The Bruce Highway is cut and homes have been evacuated. 7 reporter Casie Scott joins me now from Townsville. Casie, good morning. Townsville's been hit pretty hard over the past few days. What are conditions like now?
Good morning. Conditions have eased slightly here in Townsville this morning, but a severe weather warning is in place. The region has copped an absolute battering over the past couple of weeks. Last night, another 150 millimetres of rain fell on the city. But if there's one thing to be said about North Queenslanders, we are a resilient bunch. Townsville's Mayor Les Tyrrell had this to say this morning.
A lot of people here have been taking their own precautions. We've provided sand and sandbags, and we've probably had about 10,000 people take advantage of that.
And there's no reprieve this week with more rain forecast.
Yeah, unfortunately it does seem that way, Anne. A low pressure system is forming off the coast of Innisfail. It's gradually deepening and it's expected to move south overnight. Some weather experts are even predicting it may form into another cyclone as early as tomorrow, and that would bring more heavy rain and flash flooding to the region. All right, Casie Scott in Townsville, thank you very much for the update, Casie.
Acquitted of murder, but Corey Dimmock left court surrounded by security.
You're walking out a free man today. How does that feel?
Authorities had to be called in amid threats of violence against the 22-year-old.
How the hell, in this day and age, can you stab someone regardless of the consequences or the actions leading up to it and get away with it scot-free?
Mark Dimmock's father struggled to accept the verdict.
My son's life is gone. The jury system.
After a trial that lasted for 4 days, the jury took just over 3 hours to make its decision. Joe, after 5.5 years, the feeling here on the island is finally one of hope. Palm Islanders say today marks the start of their healing. A few short words brought relief to years of pain.
The CMC has found that the initial police investigation and the internal police review were seriously flawed.
The CMC's review is scathing. It singles out the biased behaviour of 6 senior police officers investigating Cameron Dormagey's 2004 watch house death.
Finally can move on. It's just so much pain and big loss.
The gangs are running rampant on our streets, out of control and looking for trouble.
It's just either keep some respect around or just show mates that it's always good to have other mates like me that always stick up for them.
It starts in the schoolyard, but ends up here at the Willow Shopping Centre or the Riverway Skate Park.
Most of them will get on the internet and sit there and go, I'm going to bash you and all this stuff, and it all starts from there.
Every Thursday night, dozens of young people congregate here. Some of them tell us that they're drunk, drugged and carrying knives, and they come here looking for a fight. From out of the blue, a legend of the skies. Slowly but surely, the caribou made its way closer, where locals lined to give it a hero's welcome.
Very close. Thought I could reach out and touch them.
This final salute didn't disappoint. Air will replace the caribou until a new tactile airlifter is decided on, but here in Townsville, everyone agrees there'll never be anything quite like the original.
Nothing can replace it with another caribou.
A sad day for all. The 39-year-old died after being tasered up to 3 times by police. Now, authorities maintain this was a death in custody, but the full details surrounding the incident may not be known for some time. The man had undergone a mental health assessment just hours before his death, and that's expected to play a big part in the police ethical standards investigation. Chris?